All right, we are live. Welcome, folks. Hope you're having a good day. Hope you're doing well. We've got our match here in a couple minutes. I did get a note that Nito is running a little bit late, so we'll just get the lobby set up and then stall a little bit. Gonna be playing Erratic Deck Black Stake as our game one. All right, there's all the extra decks. Erratic Deck, Black Stake. It's an interesting combo. Both require quite a lot of flexibility. Welcome, C-Dubs. You're telling me to have fun. But I think what you mean is don't win. Because this has some important playoff consequences for you. Curious. But welcome, everybody. As I mentioned, YouTube chat is going to be off today just because of YouTube chat's track record on MLB days. If you want to chat, you can come over to Twitch, or you can just lurk and hang out and watch the stream. Moderation will be strict, though. So keep that in mind. I'm gonna hop in the Discord call, but like I said, Nito might need a little bit more time. So we'll just wait it out. Backseating in a tournament like, bro, you aren't thinking better? I mean, backseating is inevitable. That what hasn't been the problem. So. Yeah, that's true. If you do want to watch both perspectives, though, Bean is casting, as is Edsy. So, you can get both perspectives there. Just make sure that you aren't also spoiling anything. Because I don't want that. And, I mean, people watching don't want that either, so that'd be kind of a selfish, rude move to ruin the competition for everybody. Alerts are also muted, but the boss and Big Z, thank you for the subs. Probably won't be super engaged with chat today anyway, just because of the focus on not trying to fumble. So basically the way this works for playoffs is I'm in a pretty good position right now, but it does depend pretty heavily on these next two matches. If I win out, it should be pretty certain. Even if I don't 3-0 both matches, I should be in a pretty good spot. Mutt Packet, thank you for the 1 year as well. So we've got you beat me, win or lose, you should be in. Ironically, yeah, just because, well, I mean, you've got a, I don't know, a C-Dub controls all the cards, right? Like, a lot of it depends on C-Dubs. We can't hear Nito? Well, you can't hear Nito because she isn't here. But so we just DDoS C-Dubs? No. Why would we do that? We're just going to have a fun match on the final week to maybe determine that final playoff spot. Yeti, thank you for the prime. Or I could have simply just played better throughout the season and I wouldn't be in the spot to begin with. Math, thank you for the sub. This final week is pretty interesting in both divisions. Like, it's looking pretty close on the Bloodstone division as well, with Rarin and Halion fighting for that final spot. Who do they play on week 9? Halion has Sizak. That's going to be a tough one. Wow, Rarin has had a rough couple weeks. I guess he played really well into Doc and just got docked. You know? Like, I feel like the first 2 games against Doc were maybe some of the best 2 games that Rarin has played. He just went 0-2 because, like, he was up against Doc. And then, yeah, it looks like the other... It's really just that last spot that's mostly up for grabs between Ranran and Halion.
Yellow.
Oh, Jesus. Oh my god, I was just yapping and I got jump scared a little bit.
I was hoping I wouldn't do that, but...
No, it's fine. It's my own fault. I think I had you way turned up from the last time, so...
Oh, yeah?
Okay, let me get the audio levels back to normal. Also, I was like...
All right.
Okay, I think we're good. Yeah,
I was never know what to say when I join a call, so...
No, I've done it to people every single time, so it's just kind of the nature of sitting in a Discord call, waiting for someone to join.
You never know.
All right, let me get
Anyway, we're here.
Yeah, let me get the code. Take your time, though.
Sure.
But it is in the game codes chat.
Oh, there's a game code chat? I've been throwing that in general.
Yeah, Zeno's tired of us spamming general, I guess. I don't know.
I guess.
Just yet another thing for him to yell at us over.
He also does every single day, you guys.
It's true.
It's starting to get sad. No, I'm just kidding. He's awesome. There we go. Okay.
All right.
I'm in.
So we have erratic deck Blackstake, is that correct? That's what I have it set as. Hopefully I read it right.
That is unfortunately correct.
Yeah, that's a weird one. I'm not a big fan of erratic deck, but Blackstake is kind of fun at least.
Yeah, I guess it honestly just depends on what kind of deck you get. Hopefully we get something fun and interesting.
Yeah, I mean, I only caught your final game last week, but like that was quite a game, so I'm a little bit concerned about this. It was like a return to season 1 and 2 Nito, where I mean taking a game off of Feinberg is... Yeah, I kind of
locked in, honestly. All the matches were pretty close, but there was always just like one turning point that Feinberg would take, and then his score would just like balloon out of proportion. So I've been trying to like watch back my matches, especially like with the casters, because you guys have such like amazing advice and like points. And I honestly, like, for me, if I were to cast, I would be more like curious. And it's funny watching you guys cast and being like, why are they making this decision? Please don't make this decision. But it actually helps a lot. So I've been studying. I'm ready for it.
Well, I guess I have the misfortune of facing you late in the season after you've been studying up. There's always that late season Nito surge as well.
I know. I think that's kind of what happens. I'm like, oh yeah, I gotta lock in. And I had a weird year leading up to this, so I couldn't like, I guess, study as much as I wanted to. So hopefully I can end the season well anyway.
All right. Well, good luck to you, and whenever you're ready, we can get this kicked off. I think the casters, I'm sure, are probably ready.
All right, let's go. Let's
do
right. This.
All right, good luck, and I'll see you in the first one.
Yeah, good luck. Have fun.
All right, let's check the deck. 7 jacks, 8 5s, 9 9s, Okay. So jacks, nines, and fives. Don't normally like going for the full house, but like erratic deck and all that, you know? I really, really hate missing a Buffoon pack, but I also hate missing a Spectral. Fortunately, we don't have to make that decision. Wow. We lost one jack in that, so we're down to 7 now. Here. Unfortunate. If I had kept the aces over the jacks, that might have been enough in 2. We would have seen less of our deck. Alright, start here. Justice is good. I want to get early. Like, because we're going to be incentivized to play the jacks, I'm going to grab the magician, or the nines early. We're going to play the magician. And this is a tough call. I think I'm going to take the oof. Standard pack there. Looking here. I think I have to take the first gold seal. Definitely taking a red seal as a 10. We're looking for a strength now. Here. Alright, we've got the 5 of a kind open. Could do Jack of Hearts. I think there's a good argument for all 3 of these. I'm going to rip the Judgment. Voucher is a skip for sure. Could save this to make a flush house into PvP. Money. Okay. Pretty likely that Nito's gonna see that. We do have the red seal. We get a strength, and we are just probably looking to play a flush house as our final hand. We'll do 2 jacks, 3 nines, maybe? No. I don't have a 9 of hearts. It'll probably have to be... Oof. We won't be able to get the faces involved. It's fine. Yeah, I guess we could do a club flush house. But that kind of leaves us stranded. Strength heart 8. That's a terrible play. Thank you for the suggestion, though. I think what we might do is heart the 5s, or just save this. I think we want to go 3 nines, 2 jacks as our final hand if we can. Photograph is not a good decision. Thank you for your insight. Lots of people are going to get free wins against you if you queue up on the multiplayer ladder. I think it's possible we do lose here because we did pass on the Justice. Which could mean we're behind on glass, but like we get up on econ long term if we hit the 9s. Alright. Hello.
Yo, 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 yo.
How are things looking?
A little good. I think I got the right idea going, maybe.
Okay. Okay.
What about for you?
You know, I've got to start, I guess.
Yeah. I would say the same. Something a brewing.
Yeah, that's for sure. Well, did not quite hit my hand, but...
Looking for something specific?
Yeah, but my deck isn't in a great spot to find something specific right now. Unfortunately.
Feel that? All right, GG's.
All right. Well played. I'll see you in the next one.
Soon.
All right. I think that likely means there's no flush house played there. That's big. Two more. Uh-oh. It should be fine still. Yeah. Still no money hit though. No. Unfortunate draws. Needs to be serious still. No monies? Is that what you're saying here? No monies from the Luckies? That is unfortunate, yeah, but we haven't played that many yet. More concerned about the lack of taros we've been seeing. Yeah, one strength would send us pretty far. Although we do need some sun cards as well. We do have this flush house once we get these strengthened. And I don't know. At least we're pretty far in the queue since we have been playing them fairly regularly with the Dusk.
I'm here.
Hello again. How are things looking for you?
Pretty all right. I think not a ton has changed, but I'm trying to scale towards something. Seems to be going okay.
All right. I don't like the sound of that.
I feel like you probably play with a lot more certainty than I do. So like, I'm like always in this like air of of confusion. Like, is this the right move to make? I don't know.
You would think, but there's been some suspect plays lately from my side of things, so confidence not necessarily at an all-time high right now.
You're on that gold stake grind. You think that might have something to do with it? Because it is different from multiplayer.
It is very different, yeah. Yeah, I haven't
to learn.
Put in nearly as many reps on multiplayer this season.
Good. No, I'm kidding. Hmm.
What are these lucky cards? The worst part is I passed on a justice for for those luckies.
Okay.
Surely they'll pay off eventually. Oh.
Gotcha.
All right.
All right.
GG.
See you in the next one.
Mm-hmm.
GG.
I think that just looks to me like a glass difference. Or maybe hitting the malt. Honestly, it might have been like I might have been too far ahead in the lucky queue or behind in the lucky queue, and it's just plus 20. So it's either glass or a lucky card. Yeah, that could mean that she has the upgraded version. Oh yeah, glass would have been 4x, so it was just a lucky card. Or maybe different jokers? Seems unlikely given what has appeared in the shop so far, right? I feel like the jokers have been pretty clear in terms of what to take. I didn't give myself a chance to play the gold card. Yeah, the gold seal. There we go. Consider trying to farm a chat off of that. No, we could also just die here, I guess. Rip. I needed one of these. $20 molt could have gotten us there. Okay. Yeah. It's not a good spot to be. You have another red seal queued up, though? Yeah, we bricked the draw, but that's partially because I gave up on the odd Todd a little early and gave up on the drunkard. It's possible the riffraff was bait, but like it has very high upside. We might just have to go for this play, the 10s and 5s. So did discard a club jack in the big blind? Then how did I have 2 jack of clubs remaining and 1 in hand? Like, that... I'm pretty sure if I'm remembering correctly, that's just not true. I got rid of a jack of spades. Distinctly remember you pulling World from Cartomancer and using it solely on your 4th jack of clubs? Okay. Same draws, it seems like.
Well,
It sounds as though we maybe had the same draws.
yeah, I think so. I think we were looking for the same thing or something similar, and yeah. That's okay though. Now we're back to
Yeah,
we're back on the even playing.
It's even, yeah, exactly. That's all. That's all both of us were trying to do is just even things
Right,
out
right.
here.
Yeah, make it more interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Or would it be less interesting? I don't know.
Depends on who you ask. I don't know.
True.
Five cards. That's that. That's the drunkard diff.
All right.
Like I think we wait, but I'm pretty sure I just send this no matter what, right? I don't really trust my full house. All right, I think I might have that here. Oof.
Dang it.
All
right, no worries.
GG.
GG.
Don't like the sound of that glass breaking. Gotta take it, unfortunately. We need to go back to playing clubs now, though. Beautiful. That almost justifies the hack already. So it looks like maybe Nito just played the flush house last round. Okay. Huge. Everything's fine, chat. Everything's fine. I don't think we can take this DNA. Fortunately, I need both of those. If I'd rolled the shot first, I could have seen the full death, the 9 of clubs with the purple on it, and then still gotten the death. That's just bad order on my part. Alright, so we need to find these 3 5s. Oh. Hello.
Hello.
How we looking?
You know, not much has changed.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Maybe I could do something cool.
Okay, well, it does look like I hit my hand this time.
Boo.
I know.
But it's okay. Maybe I can I don't know. We'll have to see.
I almost just botched it. Oh man.
Come on for the content. For the content.
It was all. It almost happened, but it wasn't going to be for the content. I can tell you that.
Dang.
I'm bad at counting to 5, I guess.
Oh, I've been there. The chat doesn't know. Like under pressure, it's not.
Yeah,
easy.
there's a lot of things to manage. Then it's not just like, playing Balatro in your dark room by yourself. There's a little bit more to it.
The worst mistake I ever did on Major League was accidentally selling a photograph.
Oof.
But I got it in the next shop again. I was like, oh my god.
Well, you just knew. That's just called seed reading, and you just knew exactly what was coming up next. Chatters won't understand that. I mean, I botch dust cans all the time is my biggest issue.
True. Oh yeah, true.
All right.
That is always something to keep in mind.
If you want, you can count us down, and we'll go at the same time.
All right. Okay. All right. 3, 2, 1. See ya.
Good luck. Ooh.
Dang it. Oh, dude, you also grabbed the hack. Okay. I felt bad for grabbing that hack.
Oh no, I wasn't sure about it, but I was like, there's maybe enough 5s to justify it.
Yeah.
Where did the rebate come from? How did I miss that?
Ooh, I don't know. I don't know where you got the red seal jack from. That was the difference.
Yeah, that was from a standard pack. It was a 10 at the time, and I've just found a strength in this last ante to find it.
Yes, maybe I missed that. Oh, I definitely did. I think I saw it. Oh, no.
Yeah. It was...
Wow.
I was hopeful for it because, like, it was 1 strength away from a jack, which I was kind of looking to build towards anyway, and then the strength just never came until I got a strength and a death on that final PvP, which honestly was probably that was probably the difference maker.
Rick, dude. GG's.
GG's. Did you take the spectral pack at the start?
I didn't. I thought about it.
Okay. Is that where you found the mail-in rebate then?
No, I found mail-in rebate in a shop rolling. It was at some point.
Oh, C-Dubs is telling me Odd Todd blocked into it for you, and I had gotten off of the Odd Todd and lost a life as a result of my betrayal.
Ah, yes. Yeah, that one was a little weird, but
it was. I was trying to farm a riffraff, which is how I lost my life. Trying to get.
Yeah, I think at one point I almost lost that way too. I was like, oh.
That's when I gave up the Odd Todd and had no real scoring, and then also bricked my draw. And I almost lost another life because I still had no scoring when I wasn't playing glass.
Yeah, I had to skip one because I had to use my glass. I was like, I don't want to have to do that again. It's my only one. And then, I used the death to make a few more. It still wasn't enough.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, GG's. That was...
GG's.
I mean, the score there was very close at the end. Like, that was just the difference of me having red seal glass over regular glass, I think. So you do get to pick first. So what would you like here?
Let's do a white steak. Make it easier.
All right. Let's do Ghost Deck. Zeno can't stop us.
All right. He can't. He can't.
I know, he's probably at work right now watching instead of in the booth, so what's he going to do about it?
Right.
All right.
Nothing.
Well, good luck to you again.
Good luck. See ya.
Anyone want to learn to juggle? I mean, we obviously don't hit another 3 here, right? The kings over 3s would not get us there in 1. Speaking of not getting us there in 1. Just your typical round 1 for a Roffle in Major League Balatro. It's got to be the Buffoon pack, I'm afraid. Should have just gone for a better hand. I forget what it's like to have 3 discards. Nyum. Don't really want to lose another life here. What's the card that I played there? Was it a 9? Cool. Check in here first. Slight order. Minus a couple dollars. Will be about 400. Will be a little over 400. Will be under 400. Couldn't quite get there. A little bit of awkward tension between those two. Zero parking is going to be hard to farm, but we kind of want the chips as well. Need to find a purple to get the deck fixing going. But we might just take an L here to farm up the reserve parking as much as we can. So we got to play... We just discard immediately, look for face cards, play non-face cards, and look to put this on the 4 and maybe a face card, maybe a club. But basically, we can sell this for another Econ Joker later. Or even this one. But I think it's unlikely we got outspent that ante. I feel like I did a pretty good job doing what I could with the Faceless Joker. Maybe if Nito didn't take the Stuntman, we get outspent. But especially on white stake, the early econ is very important. I also kept Chaos a lot, so I was able to see deeper into the shops more than likely. I think there's a lot of things that make it unlikely I missed anything. Hello.
All right. How it going?
You know, I've got, I guess, something going, maybe? There's a lot of money, if nothing else, in this seed so far.
Maybe for you.
Oh.
No, I mean, maybe I've been making some decisions that I could be better made, but.
Yeah, that parking was very reserved. You love to see it. Uh-oh. Slow down.
No, you're good. I didn't get the card I needed.
Okay. Oof.
But GG's though, GG's. What can I do here? This. No.
I don't
We
know.
go
You wouldn't be
next.
pulling a C-dubs on. Okay. Alright, GG.
GG's.
Okay. What are these? Whatever the sell popcorn angle so that we can score more. Or rather farm more. Arg, thank you for the prime. Perfect. We get a little bit more out of it at least. Oh, minus $2. It's pretty good. I don't know what my score is going to look like here, so let's not throw a life early. Okay, about 6k. We're going to need more scoring next ante already. Okay. This up front. Can strengthen a 1-3 here and 1-3 here and try and make a 5 of a kind or something. I do think that we're gonna need to get out of the reserve parking next, though. It's causing me to, like, draw and discard weirdly.
Yellow.
Hello. How we looking?
It's looking kind of saucy now.
Yeah, things are heating up for sure.
Hmm.
Yeah. That's what I'm looking at.
Okay.
We need the hack to come back around this game. The person that has the lower score is meant to go first, but like I have things to farm, so I want to get the cards out of hand. So there's no reason to. And I'm gonna play that hand no matter what, so there's no reason to hold back. Yeah, draws were a little weird this round.
Yeah. I don't know if I should try and risk it for something that might score more, or just go with what I got now and hope it scores enough.
I think I might be picking up what you're putting down, which has me concerned.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like it's early on enough where it would be okay if I didn't try and risk it. I just don't know if it's gonna be enough.
Did I miss glass somewhere? I mean, I must have, right?
Hopefully I get lucky.
Alright, good luck.
Didn't, but something's happening.
Alright. Well, good luck.
GG's.
Because we have the egg, we can consider the Wraith here. Just add one more inventory slot. Good important levers though. Hello? There we go. Probably take it. Just because it's a strength away. One of these days we'll get money. One roll to get another chance at Wraith. pretty good. Well, the problem is we are broke now. So it's 735 plus 8, 43. We see 43 total cards in our deck. Yeah, we do have the egg, but we can let it keep cooking since we have a 2-life lead, right? The concern is that we missed something important in the shop as a result. Because we're almost assuredly behind on money right now. So if there's something crucial in the shop, even a Dusk would be devastating. Like a Dusk would be game losing potentially. Big egg sale can make a huge difference if it's done at the right time. Yes, but it can also have the opposite effect if I'm at $2 right now, right? Like if now is when the critical joker shows up, then the opposite is true, right? So it's just as likely to go poorly for me as it is to go well for me. It's the nature of the Major League Balatro rules. Right, there's always a Gamba, yeah. It's possible the timing was maybe off, and I could have done it at a better time, but I did still roll quite a bit in the shop just to for the chance at multiple wraiths, right? Is she's selecting a blind? Okay. Hello.
Yellow.
How are we looking?
Better.
Okay.
Just gotta get the right cards. And everything's gonna be okay.
Oh, that's... What was that? Starting off strong.
Just a little something.
It's like more than a
Just a little tiny.
Guess I have to send mine.
Go for it. Bet.
A little concerned about what you've got going on over there, though. There's some interesting things in the shop that didn't quite work out for me. But I could see them being useful.
Okay. I didn't really do much.
All right. Well, the 1 life buff
All right.
is a real thing.
Yeah,
so
1 life
good luck
buff.
to you.
Yeah. Thank you.
Please give me a temperance. Please give me a temperance. It's got to be in here, right? Oh, no. It's in here. It was not in there. Empress and Temperance sound pretty similar. Maybe that was the problem. I didn't enunciate clearly enough. Bean's casting this one. Hi, Bean. Now I have to pay attention to that. Alright, cue the San Andreas meme. I think we have to hold it until we can isolate this now. I think this is the target. Could also just rip it now. Probably worth. Just because we can't wait until, like, if we sell the egg, it creates complications when trying to isolate the Ancient Joker into the Wraith, right? I think that's just like a good enough hit for where we are in the run. And then the invisible just kind of forces the timing of when we sell the egg now. And it actually forces me to sell the bean before it expires. I have 10 fours fitting. So I can play 2 5 of a kinds. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We saw Walkie? Yeah, it's not even remotely close. Ancient Joker's the only one that we care about hitting. Walkie Talkie does extraordinarily little for our score. It does less than the trio, and we're selling the trio as well. I do think there is a chance we're behind on glass, so there may be like a long term to this game. So I think the turtle bean also potentially allows us to hit the 2 5 of a kinds. Hello again.
I'm pulling out all the stops. I don't know if it's gonna work though.
You and me both. Man. I don't know. It's been a weird seed so far.
It has.
A little greedy here, unfortunately.
Fortunately.
I don't know about that. I should have just been greedier. Should have just believed.
I don't think I can get there.
I don't know about that. I'm not convinced you don't have a glass slate on me is my worry right now.
No. That's what I was kind of struggling to find.
Okay. Well, that's a little reassuring because I've had a hard time finding it too. I think we should have been.
Not even close.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I couldn't. My deck was just being weird.
Yeah, there was not a lot of deck fixing. Mine was pretty bloated. I think I got some good
You got-
deaths and a
I'm
cryptid that
so-
saved me.
Yeah, I'm so face card pilled that I was like, I don't want to take that forward, bro. But you went into it. That's
Yeah.
smarter. That was smarter.
Being able to play 5 of them is basically like getting a second copy of Ancient Joker was the idea there.
Good game though.
Yeah, and then the 10-4 like pretended to contribute, but it probably actually did a fair amount because I didn't have levels.
Oh, true. The 10-4 angle.
Yeah.
Yeah, that natural negative bean. It's so perfect.
Yeah, it is. It is. I think I just.
I'm sure Bean was thrilled.
I just stuck myself.
But yeah, you're
Oh,
good. Oh, we got one more.
Yep.
You bested me. Once again.
I needed that too. The pressure's a little bit lower now because I needed to win this week, so that next week isn't as. I mean, it's still going to be stressful because I'm kind of on the edge right now. But at least getting the 2 wins was like my goal here. So. Whew.
Good, yeah. I figured, I'd let you get these 2 because you needed them more than me.
Right. Yeah, same thing that you did for Feinberg, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Now is when
I
you
just
really...
knew I really needed to just let him have it.
Exactly. I mean, he's making a push for a top seed too, so that makes sense. That's very generous of you.
You're welcome, guys. Yeah, I want to see like some good games, and I've been busy, so I couldn't like commit at the time. Yeah.
All right. Do you have a preference for deck or stake though?
We can do Zodiac deck.
Zodiac deck. Oh no. All right, let's stick with the white stake.
Sure.
I've been getting bullied on gold stake, so I don't want to keep having that happen to me.
Right, just like give your brain a break.
Yeah. Well, and just like my pride because people keep beating me on gold stake, so it's not a good look. All right.
I feel that.
Well, good luck to you.
All right, no worries.
And
good luck.
See you in the first one.
See ya.
All right. Pressure is off, but this is still a pretty important match, right? Okay, so she skipped. We have to skip. It's like it's not a lock yet, so I still have to play well against C-dubs if I lose this one. I really hate rare skips. I mean, we have to check. We could go here first in case of Onk. We could go here first in case of Wraith. It'll make the Wraith better. This is not really what you want to see early. Just always the Golden Joker angle, apparently. I don't know if that wins. I think it does. Double golden chat. Just because something is here on your screen right now doesn't mean it has to stay there. Why would I do double golden and just lose the run immediately? We might be dead here. Decent club will do it. There we go. We have the extra clubs, so this is good enough. Get a glass on the board. Money. Do we go for the gamble? I think it's a really bad play to take this. Okay, well, we're taking it anyway, I guess. Makes it a little easier. If there was no way that that play is correct if we take the if we don't get the temperance there though. Totally, they give you the prime. Very little broke for white stake is maybe my issue right now. We have glass though, not a whole lot else. Croa, they give it the 3. Deck is pretty bloated. Mihei, thank you for the 2. Decent chance we lose this first PvP, especially if we don't hit the 4 of a kind. Or the 5 of a kind. But we've got this queued up, we've got money. And I don't know if the invisible is necessary, or the stencil is necessarily like a common play here. We could take the PvP pretty easily if we just double stencil and then lose the rest of the run.
Hey.
Hello.
How's it going?
Yeah. Yeah. It's another weird one.
It is.
Whoa, 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 whoa. How are you doing that?
It's not. It's not as cool as you think.
I mean, when I'm putting up only a few hundred here, it looks pretty cool to me. I don't know what we're talking about.
No, I promise, dude. It's not good. We'll see.
Oh, man. Okay, well, it's gonna be better than what I've got here.
Okay, good. At least I could do that.
Ooh, okay. I'm gonna have a hard time with the
Alright.
blinds right now. Alright,
Good
good
luck,
luck.
though. Good luck.
Oh. There's a decent chance she didn't take that. That was such a bad play to get rewarded. We do have to find a way to score now. Okay, that'll help. That could be a huge, huge difference maker. I think this might sell for more. I'm just gonna trust the riffraff. That could be our invisible. Or we could just farm up the photograph and then that's our invisible. Probably have to take it. Gotta be a gold seal, I'm afraid. Egg. Probably taking another life loss here. Maybe we just get out of the stencil now as well, with that in mind. Give ourselves an opening for a second riffraff.
Yellow.
Hello. You know, still kind of looking for direction right now, but
Yeah, a little weird.
getting somewhere.
Did you skip for the spectral?
There's a no. Did you?
You didn't?
There's a spectral pack in the first shop.
I did see that.
Okay. Well, then you saw two spectrals, I guess. Oh no.
I did. I thought you had skipped because I saw you go from the small blind really fast to the big blind.
No, I just play quickly, I guess. I drew my hand immediately and
Like boom.
yeah. Just years of muscle memory, I guess, at this point to
Yeah,
make it easy to go quickly.
for sure.
I really, really do not want to go down to 2 lives. I feel like evening it up to 3-3 is kind of important here. I'm gonna be honest, I didn't even like recognize or see the spectral skip. Like my mind is just again, that muscle memory just ignores it completely.
Yeah, the skips.
Oh, so hopefully there's nothing good in there. Not only did that play cost me a glass, it cost me what, $9? $6? Okay. That was pretty good. I don't have that kind of technology yet.
We'll see. We'll see if it continues.
All right.
All right.
GG. I'm worried that a wraith may have been involved. I need money because I need jokers. I need to get out of this. I clearly missed something, right? Huge. Oh, that was such a costly glass card. Gonna skip that because we don't want it when we rip the invisible. Needed that. Get a lot of money off of the delayed grad as well. Okay. I think we lose another one here on purpose. We look to set up for something that can isolate the Baron and just go Baron mode. Because what we need is something like a raised fist, but not from the riffraff, from the shop. And hard to survive the ante, though. If I can't survive the ante, how am I going to beat 200,000? What are we talking about? The antes aren't my concern whatsoever. We have 7 kings.
Yo.
Hello. Things are getting weird again.
Yeah. I don't know if it's a good or bad thing for me.
Guess we'll find out.
I guess so.
I think the read is we're losing this one. So just take the money here.
All right. I'll play my big one.
All right. Ooh, that is a big one.
All right. Good luck out there.
Thank you. I'm gonna need it, clearly. Yeah, we're doing it. This is for reserve parking long term. It's not good enough, though. That's the game. GG. I mean, we lose. I'm pretty sure she has double Chad, so it's just over. Unless we get a mime. Just horrifically bad for me. Called the reserve parking though? Yeah, that doesn't matter when there's a photograph there that just loses us the game on the spot. You gotta focus on the thing that actually matters. The thing that makes us lose, not the thing that makes us marginally more money. Like, this score is already well above what we have. We just lose because she has double Chad. Like, it's sincerely over right now. Unless we get a mime. Didn't even get Pluto levels. It's just not enough. Doesn't matter. One shop, one singular shop I could have waited, and I would have been in such a good spot here. One singular shop. That is so unbelievably unlucky. I cannot. I cannot believe that. Just one blind of patience is the difference in the match. Like, we're gonna have a hard time coming back, but like, because I waited on the invisible, I would have had the chance to hit the photograph, which would have put me ahead of double Chad. It's just so painfully unlucky, man. But that's also part of the problem of letting myself get down to one life and greeting the hanging Chad or the invisible as long as I did. Good to know for future games, though. Literally, what can I learn from that other than I got obscenely unlucky? It was a good time to go. It just didn't pay out. There's like, unless I know exactly what's in the shop after I make the play, there's like, that's not how... You can't make decisions based on an absurdly bad outcome. There's nothing in my power there. Other than going down to...
Yellow.
Getting behind. Well... Unfortunately, seeing what I saw in the shops, I think you just won.
Really?
So, yeah.
Dude, I went the craziest route.
I know. The timing of one individual round, I think, cost me the match. Like, the timing... Well, yeah. I picked the exact wrong time to make my move, is what happened.
No! That is the worst.
Yeah.
I might not get my draw. Hopefully I do.
I think even with the
And
lower...
I did.
Yeah, I think even with the lower hand...
Maybe.
You still get there. I think even with the lower hand, you still get there. I think the... If my read on what you have is correct, I think you just have this pretty easily.
There you go.
Oh. Well, the problem is I can't put that up every time, so...
Well, we'll see then. It'll be interesting. All right. See ya.
Like I'm on a clock that just dies. Can I even score 20 king? Yeah, I can. How do we win? I must have misread their jokers, is the only explanation. But we are still in a very bad spot here. Can I just get some Plutos, man? No? Not even worth $5. Does she have an idol? What is going on? How is she putting up the 200,000? Did she not invisible the Chad? The death in my fool? There is not a single Pluto in here. That might save me. With only a level 2 high card. And the foil actually coming in clutch here. Maybe, okay. Maybe she didn't take the riffraff? Which means she didn't get the Chad.
All right.
Did you take a riffraff early?
I did for a second.
For a second. Okay,
Yes.
maybe I'm just wrong about what you have, and I've been freaking out over nothing. But also,
Perchance. It's been a weird one.
not exactly the best draws. Did get a little bit of extra help here this time, but I'm still not convinced it's enough.
Trying to figure out which. I guess.
She has a blueprint. Oh no. From the Wraith, maybe? The blueprint trying to decide whether to copy chat or photograph, maybe? I think we might be cooked here. You know, pause like this is always concerning for me.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't think I can get up to that million with what I got.
Okay.
I'm in.
Well, I mean,
I'm in a box right now, bro.
I took a big hit to my score too, though, so you've got a chance back in this.
Okay.
All right. Good luck.
Well,
Good luck.
It's become interesting now.
Yeah. Yeah. It's a tense one.
All right. I'll see you.
I still can't find a Pluto to save my life, man. Found it. Can't quite get to it, though. I think we just got a double skip, right? All right. It's possible the double skip was a little too aggressive, but it's basically like it gives us a second troubadour. Playing it out, the only upside is exactly mime. The upside is 2 extra kings in hand, right? Which is what, 225 squared? Compadre, thank you for the 5. It also makes it easier to compose the oh wow, she's playing the small blind. Yeah, exactly. With 2 shops, we're not very likely to see a mime. We are, so I'm taking the more certain play here. Possible we do get punished for it, though. She just dies before PvP. She scored 1 million. And potentially had the capacity to score more. Timer shouldn't matter because the first one is a warning and it hasn't clocked the 0 yet, so she's got all the time she needs to figure this out. I can, thank you for the donation. So there's like legitimately no rush for her here. I wonder if it's correct to put the, if we draw it, to put the red seal on the 3 so that can be our raised fist card. That's 6. Then raised to the 225, so that's like 12-ish. No. No, we just put it on a king. And we look to keep a face card or a 10 in hand. Hello.
I've made a huge mistake.
Oh no.
It was really bad.
I thought I made one of those too, but maybe the same will happen to you where it's not actually the case that you made a huge mistake. But potential Joe Bluth moment.
Oh, huge. Huge. I thought that a certain Joker's mechanic would work after yeah, I'll have to explain it to you after.
Okay.
I'll probably lose. I'm not sure.
Well, I mean, I just spent the last 2 PvPs moaning about how I'm going to lose, so you never know.
You never know. All I got.
Oh.
Double Baron. So it looks like my. Okay, what I did was
so
I
you
had
took the double stencil.
I had 2 stencils, yeah.
Okay. Oh my
and
god.
I sold one because I was sitting there with photograph and I was trying to see if I could add an extra mult, and I deleted one of the Joker stencils because I thought I was gonna add back to the other Joker stencil, but I forgot that they work in tandem.
Right. Okay, so the reason I was crying like a baby is I had been holding the invisible for a while with a hanging Chad and looking for a photograph. And the round before the photograph appeared in the shop, I sold out and used it on the Baron instead. So I was holding that invisible forever. And so I sold out, I made my move, and then immediately the photograph appears in the shop, and I'm just like, oh, well, Nito, because based on where your score was, it looked like you had doubled the Chad and we're playing glass. So I was like, oh, well, Nito gets double Chad photograph. That's got to be GG for me. But
no, I had to get you early. As soon as you won one, I was like, oof, this is going to be really bad. And then I made that horrible mistake, and I was like, but honestly, even if I hadn't have made that mistake, I would have still lost because your build was definitely proccing towards something greater. So I feel less bad.
Yeah, but I also got bailed out like 3 times. So the first time was as soon after I made the move and I was convinced I'd lost, I found Turtle Bean and Troubadour. So I was able to get some hand size there. Then I burned through the Turtle Bean and sold it in the previous PvP. And then I immediately found one in a shop, and that's why I skipped. So like I got absolutely bailed out by Turtle Bean there. Otherwise my score would be a fraction of that.
Yeah, somebody in my chat said like you misread my like game plan so bad that it actually made you make decisions you wouldn't make usually, and it made you win.
I don't know about that. I think I was stuck with the decisions that I made, but I was still pretty convinced that it like based on just because the math just looked like you had exactly the double Chad with glass. So I was convinced that the Chad was there even before the photograph showed up.
Yeah, I mean, it helped me. I think the early stencil idea was good, but I knew I had to pivot at some point. And then, yeah, big crucial mistake. Just my fundamentals. I lack the fundamentals of knowing the mechanics of one Joker, and that's the difference maker.
I think that also it's possible that like because you made the stencil play, you maybe didn't even see the hanging Chad off of the riffraff, which
I didn't.
Would have been. I think if you had found that, you probably would have still been in a very good spot, just because of. Yeah,
and I had a glass I led with. Yeah, it was. I was looking for the Chad, and when you timed me, and I was like, I don't have enough time, and I just kept looking. But yeah,
all right.
No, it was fun though.
Oh my god, that was maybe one of the more that's the second week in a row where I've been convinced that I was just dead, and then somehow pulled it out. So maybe that's the secret, is just automatically assume that I'm
go into
behind.
Survival mode.
Yeah.
Maybe it allows you to make a little bit more like heightened decisions or something. I don't know.
No, I think it just makes it so that the script writers put everything in my favor, which is what happened exactly as I started just complaining like a baby. Yeah.
But hey.
Oh, also, did you buy blank in the first ante?
The blank. Oh, I didn't get the blank. No.
Oh, it immediately turned around with antimatter, so that was also another thing that I kind of got lucky on.
Which one of your Jokers was negative? It doesn't show up on my side.
None of them. I have the antimatter because of the because I got a temperance in the Arcana.
Oh, it adds a Joker slot. That's right. I forget.
Yeah, so I was able to get the 6th Joker slot.
Very cool.
All right. Well, GG's. Before you go, where can people find your stuff? You do art and stuff in addition to streaming, right? And including the sweet Major League Balatro jerseys that people can buy, and a portion of those proceeds go to you, right?
They do, yes. And it's been really cool to be a part of MLB and do some of the art for them. I'm sure people know about Nito Jokers. You've played my mod before, so that's also something I worked on. And that was after I got the opportunity to work on some of the Jokers for Balatro itself, or not Jokers, sorry. The face cards. You didn't know I made the Slay the Spire, the Shovel Knight, the Bug Snacks, and the Binding of Isaac cards for the game. It's been a weird year. I had to kind of get back into a full-time job, so I haven't had enough time to do art, but this summer I'm kind of getting back into it, and I'm drawing a new Joker I haven't actually made any new Jokers in a while, so maybe I'll think about expanding the Nido mod very soon.
Looking forward to that. Yeah, the Slay the Spire ones especially are some of my favorites of the face cards in the game, but all of the ones that got added by you were just incredibly well done. And the Nido Joker mod is one of my absolute favorites in, like, it's keeping with vanilla-esque as well as the artwork in it, so highly recommend you check out all of that stuff, as well as occasional Rocket League streams here and there.
Yes, sir. Well, I gotta get better internet. I haven't been able to play Rocket League seriously, but I still keep up with the esport.
Yeah, that's an unfortunate place to be with unreliable internet as a streamer. So hopefully that gets solved soon. But
thanks.
All right. Well, GG's.
Thanks, Roffle. I appreciate it. GG's, and I hope you have a good rest of your day.
Yeah, you too. You too.
All right. See you, friends.
Bye.
Bye.
I can't believe that. That went from the unluckiest situation to absolutely the luckiest turnaround, right? I had no business turning that around. Like the raised fist and the turtle bean, even the troubadour saved. I think if we didn't have those, we just lose the last PvP, maybe even earlier than that. Crashing out for no reason after all? I know. But like I was certain she had the double Chad. But I guess I was wrong. Anyway, there's another match going on, so I'm going to send you over to that. Looks like Bean is doing an Edzy, or a cast with Edzy. Looks like it's Doc versus Bear, so that'll be another good one. That does put us in a pretty good spot for playoffs. I do still have to play well against C-Dubs, but like, depending on how C-Dub's next match goes and Gothic Lord's next 2 matches, I may be a lock, but like, I feel like that puts me, let me see. Because it updates immediately. That jumps me up to 4th, but Edzy and Gothic are playing on Saturday, so one of them is going to overtake the other, I'm pretty sure. So I probably won't be in 4th. I'll probably be maybe at 5th after. No, Edzy and C-Dubs. Did Gothic Lord already play this week? Gothic already played this week, so I'm ahead of Gothic. That's actually a big 4-0 then. Okay, so we should be in a very good spot for playoffs now. But probably won't be able to catch Feinberg, so we'll probably be a lock for the 4 or 5 spot. 6 qualify, so I think we're relatively safe. Again, depending on the Edzy C-Dubs match. Anyway, I'll be back tomorrow with some number go up runs. You're gonna go watch Turtle Bean now.